Radio Apna Frankfurt Dil Se Dilda.
Hello everyone, I'm Raman from Apna Frankfurt, and today we are back with a very special interview. An interview with someone who is coming from the field of education. Today we are lucky to have Mr. Michael Höfig with us. He's head of school at Strothoff International School in Dreieich, which is very close to Frankfurt, and he is with us going to talk about the school. So welcome, Mr. Höfig, and thanks for taking out the time for us.
Hello, everybody, and good day.
Yes, it is. Well, let's move on to the first question now. Strothoff International School, a very well-known name in the field of international schools in and around Frankfurt. Now, would you like to tell our viewers and listeners a little bit more about it?
Yeah, we're a relatively small school and only 9 kilometers away from Frankfurt downtown. So right going through or driving towards south of Frankfurt, and you reach Dreieich and you reach our school. We have a very special school culture. First of all, we are an international school. We have about 1/3 German families and 2/3 international families. The second biggest group after the Germans are the Indians. So we have a huge Indian community, and we are very happy to have them here at the school. Not only because of their colorful dresses when we have a school party, but also because they're very good students and a very important part of our community.
Yeah.
So the school is relatively small, and it's a kind of family atmosphere. This is a very important, and we are the only complete IB school, International Baccalaureate School, in the entire Rhine-Main region.
No, thank you for sharing that. Let's move on to the next question here now. International schools in Frankfurt. Well, normally people are looking for information about like which age group people can get admission for and what is the admission process. And normally, I mean, the key question is how long before one should apply for it to get a position in the school. So would you like to share some more information on this?
Yes, of course. Fortunately, we are not very formal in this, so you can apply whenever you like. We get calls from overseas, we get emails around the year, and we are quite flexible in attending you as our new family. And so we do hope also in the near future, since we know that more Indian companies open up in Frankfurt and expanding, to have more Indian families here at our school. Just go to our website and have a look in the admission area, and then you get all the information you need to enroll.
Yeah.
We are starting at kindergarten level, and what is new next year, and it might be an asset for many of you, we will start with a tandem program, simulating the life of an international family. Imagine the father is German, the mother is Indian or English speaking, and then the kids will learn easily and automatically both languages.
Thank you.
We are one of those schools who still have places available in the kindergarten. It's quite difficult in Frankfurt to get a kindergarten place, but here in Dreieich there's still availability. We also have school buses. We can manage school transport from Frankfurt to our school. So it's quite easy to get in touch and then be part of the family.
Yeah. I mean, it's very exciting, honestly, to listen that there are kindergarten places. I know some of the people who are looking for kindergarten places in international schools. So I'm pretty sure this information is going to help a lot of us. Thank you there. Now, let's move on to the next question here now. Coronavirus times. I mean, a very challenging time for all of us, and especially for the kids. And we all have seen that. Now, schools are also impacted during these times. How is Strothoff International School impacted, and how is the school dealing with this situation at the moment?
Well, you're right. We are all impacted very much, and especially the school is an area where routines are very important. It starts in the morning. Families bring their kids, and then they go to work. Now, many people are in the home office, and also the kids are at home. So many of our families have to deal with a completely different situation they are not used to. And they have, of course, also to do their homeworks. The homework is for the big ones to maybe continue with their business online. And also the kids have to attend school. And what we opted for is for a 100% complete online learning process. And this is working extremely well. That's why we're very grateful to have such an innovative and creative staff. Our teachers use online methods, blended learning methods throughout the year, but now they could show that they could also attend the students on distance learning. We have just made a survey, and we found out that more than 85% of our parents, of our families, are very, very happy, and they think that online learning, the way we do it, is almost as good as school face-to-face.
That's nice. Yeah.
And there's a reason for it, because our approach is a project-based learning approach. So the role of the teacher is quite different to the traditional role of a teacher. Our teacher accompanies the kids while they are trying to solve problems. So it's a problem solution process and approach. And this can also be done online. So we started from the beginning with the platforms, and using the platforms made it possible to make a very interactive surrounding, to create a very interactive surrounding, simulating real classes.
All right.
And this
Thank you.
Well.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for taking us through that. Now, moving on to the next question now. I mean, COVID-19 or coronavirus, where it is one challenge, I also see that there are a lot of opportunities coming along with it. So how do you see the education system changing post the coronavirus times?
Well, everybody who has lived a long time in Germany knows that Germany still is a very analog country, an analog thinking country. I worked in Singapore, had a lot of contact with Asian people, with especially also with the Indian community there, and Southeast Asian development. And many years ago, they switched from analog to digital very easily, while in Germany we have been discussing the issues of digital life and digital world. So this also reflects in school life. Schools are analog in Germany. They at the beginning of the Corona crisis, I got a lot of messages of schools. We are doing digital learning now. We're sending emails with a PDF to the kids. So this means this would mean to translate analog thinking into digital world. So it's not digital thinking, while being online, using all the media we have available, like video. We can use also different instruments which we can find online and include it into the lesson and make it interactive. Is a completely different approach. Exactly. And I think my impression is that many of us, many of also the very analog thinking schools have learned quite a lot and very fast. When a human being has a need to learn, he or she learns.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how science explains us the mystery of learning. And in this sense, it's very interesting what is happening this moment. And you're completely right. I agree with you. It's a terrible disease at the moment, and a horrible situation for many of us. But also there are always chances in crisis. And if we talk of one chance we have, then maybe to improve our system of teaching.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your opinion. I think at the end, a lot of things will change now. We will move more towards digitalization. And this is something which I also see going positive for all of us now. Thank you, Mr. Höfig, for sharing your opinion here. Now, for coming towards the end of our interview here, any special message that you would like to give to kids and parents during these coronavirus times?
Well, I do hope you stay safe and you stay healthy, maintain the distance. What we are going to do is now we are waiting until mid of this week, and then we will know if students can come back to school. But the idea we have, and which I think is important to all of us, is school is a part of life, and we learn for life, and we can also learn while we are not physically at school. So take this crisis to keep on learning about how to be a solidarity community, for example, how to share values, and I mean, all these things are not linked to an online or offline learning. It can be done when you're in crisis and you have to make choices. And I do hope the choices you do are well and helps us to fight the disease.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And to all the viewers and listeners, I would also like to mention, please visit the website. It's strothoff-international-school.com. And there you will find a lot of information about the school. And at the moment, what I can also tell you is that applications for August 2020 admissions are now open. So if you are interested in getting an admission, please visit the website, get yourself informed. You can get in touch with the school authorities, have a personalized appointment for that, and then you can visit the school and get the required information. I hope I was right there, Mr. Höfig.
You're absolutely right. You will get a very family-oriented school and with a very innovative staff. This is what I can promise you. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you very much for taking out the time. Thank you very much for taking out the time for all of us. And I'm pretty sure the information is going to help our viewers and listeners. Thank you very much, Mr. Höfig.
Danke. Bleiben Sie gesund.
Yeah, danke. Vielen Dank.
Apna Frankfurt.